So
I think I've gotten everything so far.
it's not like you can just get like 5 in this level and then 3 in another level and it counts. At least I don't think. Maybe it is. I haven't. I didn't try that.
I'm pretty sure you do have to get all of the heart pieces in that level to use them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. I think this is what I'm supposed to do to get up here. There we go. Yes, it is.
Oh shit!
Okay.
No, you can get over there from the other side, but that's cool.
Well,
Yeah, there's like a path that leads here. That's a epic.
That's what
slow
happens.
speedrun strat.
That's why you do practice playthroughs, folks, so that you can remember trivial shit like that.
But hey, the fact that you can even do that is cool.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, that's cool. I like that. I like stuff like that. You can get a little creative with the way you play the game, you know? I like to be creative.
I don't want to play the game. I'm just gonna beat the game.
Oh, and there's a switch somewhere.
Ah, there it is.
Back for. Oh.
And there's the Faddington. I was trying to jump and hit it, but I forgot somehow.
You can.
Yeah, you can. It's just I've
you have to press
fucked it
the
up.
A button.
Sometimes I swear I press the button and nothing happens.
I had a little bit of trouble with that in this game, but it might be because I was using the GCHD or the Carby, I guess. I'm playing it on a digital, like an HD TV, and then there might have been like a little bit of input delay because of that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that's what was giving me issues or if it was the game.
You will want to set your TV to game mode. That or low.
I think it was in game mode.
Okay,
but I don't know. I could be wrong. Does I thought game mode just affected picture? It affects like latency.
Basically, if you play it on any other mode, that'll do a bunch of processing stuff to clean up the picture, you know.
And that
which is fine if you're watching TV because you don't need to watch it in real time.
After all.
But if you're playing a video game, it adds lag, like up to 70 milliseconds in some TVs.
Oh Jesus!
So,
God. Yeah,
whereas,
that's horrible.
Yeah, there's a reason I play video games on monitors now. Because computer monitors have like 1 or 2 milliseconds of delay. It depends on which one you get, obviously, but yeah.
I should try that. I should try getting something like that.
Well, the problem is that they don't have built-in speakers, so you kind of have to jerry-rig something together in order to actually have sound, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, sounds like it, yeah.
And what's also nice about monitors is that they come in other resolutions, too, so... Oh, and they accept more resolutions as well. So, like, if you have, for example, the open source scan converter, which is what I use to convert my old analog sources to digital, so I can record them, then you're going to have much better luck getting those to display on a monitor than on a, just a regular old TV. Because it'll look at something like 960p and be like, that's not a standard resolution. No dice. Whereas if you do that in a monitor, it's much more likely to actually show that. So, good choice. And I got one that's 1440p, which has integer scales for 480p and 720p. And it even has a pixel perfect mode if I want to play my 1080p games on here. So it just has cool. So it has like black space around the 1080p picture, which I like because I'm crazy like that.
Yeah, I don't think I would really care, but I'd be like, I just want to see what I'm doing. I don't want it to look like shit, but I want to see what I'm doing.
And I jumped at the wrong time.
I'm bored.
Yeah, but it's like what I was saying earlier. I feel like there is a lot of potential for a Wario World 2. Like
I can see that. I think I'd rather see like a Master of Disguise 2, if I'm honest.
Well, I just mean like not necessarily this particular formula, but another 3D Wario game.
Oh well, yeah.
Like if a Wario World 2 could have more actual character to it and a more interesting
Right.
story. You know what I mean? But I
I mean,
feel
at
like
this point where
they had a good
games that came after
foundation
this-
for a second game here to work with, and then for whatever reason, Nintendo just decided to stick to 2D platformers after this for Wario.
Well, no, they didn't. They made it one. Well, I guess two, including Master of Disguise.
And
They
Shake
didn't really
It.
stick to anything with Wario. They just.
Well, what about
pulled the fuck
Wario
off.
Land Shake It was 2D.
Yeah, Shake It and Master of Disguise. That's it. After
Yeah.
that, Wario is just WarioWare, nothing else. Gimmicky, funny minigame games. Funny. I'm not a big fan of WarioWare, if I'm being honest.
I can understand that.
I don't
Like,
really see the appeal.
I got
It just seems
WarioWare
like-
Gold just because
Eh.
the WarioWare
That
games are
game
some of
looks
my...
like it has a lot of charm to it.
It does.
That's the only one where I've seen it and I've been like, this game looks like something I would play and enjoy.
Yeah, I mean,
know?
in many ways it was kind of what I would have wanted from another WarioWare game, but in other ways it was just like, you know, now that I'm... Because, like, when I was a little kid, like 10 or 12 years old, playing the WarioWare games on my DS and Game Boy, they were like the most entertaining thing in the world to me for some reason. But now that I'm older and playing them, it's just like, yeah, these games are still fun and all, but you know, they're not nearly
There's
as
like
interesting.
no depth, or not really even any replayability, because all the minigames, like once you've seen them all, you know.
There are like challenge modes you can play that have like little rewards, and you can like try to master
like-
a micro game. They're like side quests you can do, but it's like nothing I would ever want to play.
I feel
really.
like that's the reason they make so many WarioWare games.
Well, they
And
used
I
to.
feel like WarioWare Gold is kind of like an antithesis to the WarioWare formula, where it's like you've got these creative, quick little mini games, but they don't really have much replayability, right? So
Yeah.
just make a new game, make a bunch more mini games. All right. WarioWare Gold is the opposite, where they just take the same mini games and bring them back. It's kind of weird that they do
Yeah.
that. I think it's just because like Wario World and Rhythm Heaven are kind of like tied together. I think they have like the same development studio, maybe. I know at least they have the same artist.
I think, I don't know, but I do feel like a Wario World 2, like, just... I really think that another 3D Wario platformer is something that... Oh, okay, here's the worst part
Yeah,
in the
right
game.
here at the bottom. Slightly more up, but yeah.
And I just barely missed
yep.
it, but at least this now I know where it is. So with luck, we'll only have to play the stage one more time.
Yeah, I'd say go beat the boss first so you don't have to...
Alright, we'll do that.
Well, I mean, it drops you right off at the... right next to the boss, so it doesn't really make a difference, but... You know, while we're here, might as well. Oh, also this. Yeah, there's a couple other things up here. That way you can just grab it, exit level.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
The Winter Winster in front of the goal will try to attack from midair. Chilling. Oh, listen, I bet if you stick something in one of those magma holes, magma might shoot out. Oh, one more thing.
Don't look at its eyes when they turn red.
Jesus.
Which is creepy.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's okay. Looks like we're just
Yeah, all you
missing
missed was that one.
that one
thing.
statue piece, so...
I like that you can stand on this.
Oh, you
Kinda silly.
didn't know that you could stand on it?
No, I never tried to.
So go ahead and beat the Winter Winster with its low-res textures.
What the fuck is up with this boss?
Well, that's one of the things I do like about this game, is that there are so many creepy-looking visuals in it.
I mean, there certainly has like creative enemy designs, I'll give it that. But, like, what the fuck is this thing?
It's the
And
Winter Winster.
It like reverse vores you. It goes up, it like turns into little tiny souls, and then goes into Wario's mouth and inflates him. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
that's...
my jaw was on the floor when that happened. I'm like, Nintendo, why did you make this game?
It's like Nintendo doesn't want me to go fast.
Oh, is that what you're supposed to do?
How did you fight him?
I just, like, kind of led my shots and did pile drivers with the blue things, and I, like, shot a thing up into him and made him fall down. I didn't know you could even put them in the little magma holes like that. Or she'll just, like, randomly come down and attack you anyway.
What did you think of, though, the world boss for World 3, Ahbeef?
Which one was it again? Was that the, like, red guy?
Yes.
This is annoying.
I just thought you'd think he was an interesting character.
Oh, the character itself? I don't really... What is he, like a goat-looking guy? He does, like, ballet twirls or some shit. Kind of weird, yeah.
I guess we'll talk more about him when we fight him not too long.
I'm gonna need a little refresher on that. It's been a whole, like, 2 or 3 days since I last played this game, so...
Alright, fucker. See you in hell!
Bye-bye!
And we can see through his head. Some of the geometry was clipping.
Good job.
We did it, guys. Let's all go tell Jeff.
Where's the dithering in this game? Honestly, this game sucks. I was really disappointed there was no dithering.
Of all the mundane things in the world to become a meme.
I think the fact that it's such a mundane thing is why it's funny. Like, it's just some random mundane thing.
Is it funny because
for some
people...
reason you got, like, obsessive over, and then because of that it's, like, funny,
you can use the balloons to get back to the end?
Yeah, well, no, it doesn't take you to the end. It takes you about halfway through.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I never knew about any of this. because I would always try to do the whole level in one go.
Oh.
Well, I guess I learned something from this playthrough.
Yeah, that's just what I ended up doing. It was like, I mean, you know, if
this
if
sure as hell makes this level easier.
If I can grab something that I missed that's, like, earlier on in the level, then I might as well do the boss now, and then just grab it and exit level as soon as I get it, instead of playing all the way through to the end and fighting the boss then. So that's what I would do, and then I noticed on coming back, you get the balloons to take you to the halfway mark, which is nice. The game really does try to make going back for shit that you missed less annoying. But it doesn't really work, it's still annoying. Sadly.
Well,
also, you can just, like, literally walk under these and, like, time a dash. Yeah.
Well, like, imagine if you didn't know this Ahbeef, like, the way that I've been playing this level for, like, 10 years, or however long, has just, I never knew about that, so I literally replayed the entire level over and over and
just
over and
go
over.
a little slightly more up.
Like about
there you go.
Here-ish? I'll try that.
Yep. That should grab it. Nope.
Balls. As in the glue globe here. That's what I was talking about. And balloons.
So I guess you never missed it on your second try, because if you were to do that and come back, then you'd see the balloons at the beginning of the level.
if you haven't beaten the boss, those balloons at the beginning don't show up.
Oh, right.
Or maybe they do, and I just thought they take you to the end.
Yeah, the last time when you took the warp back instead of fighting the boss, the balloons were not there.
Okay. Okay, almost
done. Yeah, that's a bit weird. I feel like the game would be better off with checkpoints, maybe. And, like, once you've reached a checkpoint, the balloons just spawn immediately, and they're there.
Just like a Shadow the Hedgehog
balloon would take
deal.
You to the next and the balloons would take you to the next checkpoint. Rather than the health system it has is not bad. Being able to continue right where you left off, so long as you're not, like, skimping out on coins. And it's pretty hard to... You do not need to jump. Why did you jump?
Because the last time I went too low.
Yeah. No, you went in front of it not underneath it. Anyway, I think the health system is still good. Being able to continue right where you left off if you have enough money is fine. What they could have done is have a checkpoint system, but make the required amount of money way higher. Like make it like 1,000 coins to just respawn right where you are. I think that would have worked.
Yeah.
And it also could have allowed them to have a little bit more, because the levels are long. There's no doubt about that. Having more warp points between the levels would also really help with like getting around and getting shit that you missed. I can appreciate that they tried. They put in some systems to try and reduce the tedium. I think they would have been better off just splitting the levels up into multiple levels, or if they had a better checkpoint system like I described.
No. Fight the fucking... Or I can go around them. Double dumbass on you, motherfucker.
Got him.
You're one of the few people I've met, besides TGX, who still keeps up with AVGN.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't? I thought you were like a
No,
big
I
fan.
do too. It's just, I just... Oh, okay, pro strat.
Yeah, if you slow yourself down there, you can like kind of walk around there, so
Nah.
that works.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Now let's see if this works. You better be right, Ahbeef.
It does. I can confirm. I did it myself, like multiple times.
Alright, there's your proof, folks. Yeah. But if you ask me, the Shivering Mountains are the low point of the game. And then from here it gets better.
Agree. It gets better, but I wouldn't still say like... I'd still say each 4 of these levels are worse than the 4 preceding. Or 4...
Okay, well, so worse in what way, precisely?
Before it, whatever. They're just longer, and the challenges get more tedious and repetitive, I think. This is one of the better ones. I'd say this is probably one of the better levels in the game. But again, there are issues with it just kind of going on too long and like repetitive shit like this. Like spinning on platforms to make them rise was cool the first couple of times, but when you get to this level where you're doing it like every 5 seconds, it's really fucking annoying.
Okay, I only remember them being here at like the beginning.
And they also put more... There's definitely more throughout the level. Also, you don't have to do this. You can skip that one at the bottom if you jump off like the corner of like the platform in front of the
Knock
stalk
down
of
the
tree.
fruit of the tree, freaks! Careful, the fruit has thorns. Pound the ground to jostle them, then grab them. Jostle!
Like I found these like spinny platforms like so slow and annoying that at that point I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just figure out a faster way to do this. So literally what I did was you can just like dash jump off there from that platform. Well, downwards, but you can.
Well, but then I would have to use the spin platform down there to get back to the beanstalk.
What I'm saying is you can skip that one down there.
Oh.
Yeah, if you jump from like the corner of the stalk of the tree, you can do that. You can skip it. You can skip the little flower. Barely. It's kind of a hard jump, but it's at least more engaging than sitting there and watching a cutscene of Wario spinning some shit around. You know?
Yeah.
Like at that point, it's practically a cutscene because you don't really
not
do
an
anything.
entertaining one like Camp Buddy.
Yeah. Is that so?
The Tulip-a-Tuli sucks up glue globes shortly after it spits them out. Yuck! Grab on quickly and use them to cross.
And I think
Also, the fact that it hides these like things that are just tutorials for things to do in the levels within secret bonus rooms at all is kind of annoying. What the fuck? Okay.
What happened?
Why did Chrome just randomly open some tab and... bring it forward.
Yeah, can you just double check for me that your audio's still going?
We are still going? Yeah.
Good. Good.
Hey guys.
Because I wouldn't want Ryan to suddenly be like,
Guys, my Audacity stopped recording 20 minutes ago.
Classic Ryan moment.
a classic Ryan bruh moment.